What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Quincy Bell Sports. And look at this. We're doing another practice bracket. So, these teams are based on Joe Lunardi's top whatever teams, top 64, 68, however many teams are letting in nowadays. But we are going to make our picks and fill out this bracket. And I know that you guys saw this last time. You guys really liked it. You asked for another one. So it's another one you will get. Let's get into these picks. And if you disagree with the seed, this is just what Joe Lunardi's saying. We're going to start with Duke, and I'll tell you the abbreviated team. So Buck is Bucknell. I think we're going to have to take Duke on this one. So Duke will be the first team. Next is Baylor and Wofford. And Wofford is actually pretty good. And I don't know really how good Baylor is, but I'll tell you, Wofford, man, they are pretty good. So you know what I'm going to do? Wofford. There we go. I don't know if it's Wofford, I don't even know. They played really good against UNC earlier in the year. Next we have Maryland and the winner of, we got our playing games down here. Winner of Temple and Butler. I'm going to take, what we'll do is we'll take Temple in this game, but I don't think Temple would beat Maryland. So we're going to take Maryland in that game. Next, we have LSU and Hofstra. This is easy for me. LSU is looking like one of the best teams in the nation. I mean, beat Tennessee, they beat Kentucky. They're looking like a legit threat. They're probably going to move up from that 4 threshold. So I really like LSU. Next is, in my opinion, one of the most overrated teams in the nation, Virginia Tech, against a very good team out of the Atlantic 10, VCU. So you know what I'm going to do? Take our first upset. We're going to take the VCU Rams in this one, guys. That's going to be one of my upset picks. Next, we have Marquette and Old Dominion. I'm going to take Marquette in that one. We got Cincy and Oklahoma. Cincy's a very good team out of the American. So we'll take Cincy in that one. Next, we have Michigan and Loyola Chicago. Loyola Chicago isn't as good as they were last year, so we'll take Michigan. So our first set of teams, we got Duke, Wofford, Maryland, LSU, VCU, Marquette, Cincinnati, and Michigan. Next, we have Gonzaga and the winner of Canisius or something. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And the winner of Prairie View A&M. We'll take Canisius in that one. But we are going to take Gonzaga. G-O-N. We're going to take Gonzaga in that one. I think that's pretty easy. This is a very good 8-9. Auburn and Ohio State. I think Auburn would get this one done. I know Ohio State's taking some bad losses nowadays. So we're going to take Auburn in that one. FSU and New Mexico State. Zach Kostoff. This one's for you. Zach Kostoff is a Florida State fan, and he constantly complains about how Florida State is terrible. I guarantee you will look in the comments and Zach Kostoff are right. We would lose to New Mexico State. And I gotta take his word for it, so I will bet any currency that Zach Kostoff has written we would lose to New Mexico State. So New Mexico State has been proven to get it done in the past. They had a good team last year. They almost beat Clemson, but I'm gonna take, that's an upset pick for me. Next we have Texas Tech and Yale. I'm gonna take Texas Tech in this one. Next, we have Kansas State and Seton Hall. I have a problem, and it's with picking 11 seeds. I pick 11 seeds way too much. Even though I like Kansas State, I feel like Seton would get this one done. I love picking 11 seeds, so Seton Hall, I'm going to pick. Next, we got Houston and UC Irvine. I'm going to pick Houston. Although, UC Irvine is a very good team. I feel like if they were playing almost any other team, I'd pick UC Irvine. But Houston is 24-1. They've been dominating teams in the American. I think I'm going to have to take Houston. Next, we have Washington and NC State. We're going to take NC State in this one. Next, we have MSU and Montana. My Michigan State Spartans. Hopefully, we don't have to deal with another damn Middle Tennessee State up in here. I don't think Montana is as good as they were. So we got Gonzaga, Auburn, New Mexico State, Texas Tech, Seton Hall, Houston, NC State, and Michigan State. We'll come back to this side. Let's move it on over to the other side. We got UVA and the winner of, what's this one? Norfolk State and St. Francis. I'll take Norfolk State, I guess. But they're not UMBC. Even though it is Virginia again. I'm going to take them. Next we have, Ole Miss and St. John's. I'm going to pick St. John's in this one. Next we have Nevada and the winner of Minnesota and Alabama. Take Minnesota in that one. But don't think they would win. Ryan Cash Money. This one's for you. Nevada. Alright, so my camera cut off after Nevada, I just noticed. But we're just going to go over these picks. I'm going to pick Liberty to beat Iowa State. That's just an upset for me. Then we got Villanova over UCF, Purdue over North Kentucky, Buffalo over TCU, and UK over Radford. Sorry, it cut out. That's my bad. So next we got Tennessee facing Sam Houston State. I'll take Tennessee in this one. Put an N there. Syracuse and Texas. I really like Syracuse. I don't know why. I really like their program. I'm going to take the Cuse in this one. We got Louisville and Murray State. I'm not too high on John Morant, so we're going to take Louisville. Next, we have Wisconsin beating Vermont. Here's sort of an upset, I guess. We're going to take Arizona State to beat Mississippi State. I like them there. Sometimes you have to pick an upset for no reason whatsoever, just because you want to. And there's always unpredictable upsets in March. That's why I'm picking San Diego State, or South Dakota State, to beat Kansas. The Jackrabbits have a very good program, almost beat Ohio State last year. I'm sorry. And trust me, Kansas has been struggling as of late. They were down something like 40-19 to Texas Tech. Kansas is not as good as in years past. I think they get stunned by South Dakota State. I don't know why. I don't know why, but you have to have stupid upsets because they always happen. Next, I'm going to take another 10 seed. We're going to take Florida to beat Iowa, and then we'll take UNC to beat Texas State. So, rounding out this region, we have Tennessee, Syracuse, Louisville, Wisconsin, Arizona State, South Dakota State, Florida, and UNC. And to go over the plans, we got Temple, Canisius, I don't even know how to say that, Minnesota, and Norfolk State. So now, here's a focus. Focus. If you want to take a quick look at the bracket, there she is. So now, let's go on to the second round. We have Duke playing Wofford. Do like Wofford, but I don't think there'll be enough for Duke. Maryland and LSU, I think I have to go LSU here. They've been just playing so well. VCU and Marquette, I'm going to have to go with Marquette. But here is another upset. I think Cincinnati would be Michigan. Michigan did not look too good against Michigan State today. And they've been a very good team in the American that a lot of people are not paying attention to. So give me Cincinnati in that one. That's an upset. Next, we have Gonzaga playing Auburn. Give me the Zags. We got New Mexico State playing Texas Tech. I think that magical run comes to an end. Seton Hall and Houston. I gotta do it to them. Give me Seton. I gotta do it. I just have to do it. I don't know why, but I have to do it. Seton Hall, I think gets it done. And you know what? You know what? Michigan State. I'm a Michigan State fan if you guys have never seen me before. They do terrible in March, and I am so biased against them. Even though I am a Michigan State fan, they can never get it done in March. That's why. Picking NC State. It pains me to do it, but I picked Michigan State to win it all last year. They lost to Syracuse. I'm going to say they disappoint me again. Give me NC State. Prove me wrong, Michigan State. Prove me wrong, but I'm going to pick NC State just because Michigan State never gets it done in March. So, here's some upsets for you. We got Gonzaga, Texas Tech, Seton Hall, and then NC State. So, then we move up here. UVA, I think, will beat St. John's. Nevada and Liberty. Give me Nevada. Villanova and Purdue. Give me Villanova. They didn't look too good against Xavier today, but they seem to get it done in the tournament. They just always have. So give me Villanova to win this one. We counted them out way too early with their losses to Furman and Penn. We just counted them out way too early. And then we're going to take UK will take that. Tennessee and Syracuse, we're going to take Tennessee. Louisville and Wisconsin, I think we'll take Louisville. Arizona State and South Dakota State, I think we'll take ASU. And then Florida and UNC, I think that has to be UNC. So, now, our Sweet 16 teams. Duke, LSU, Marquette, Cincinnati, Gonzaga, Texas Tech, Seton Hall, NC State, Virginia, Nevada, Villanova, Kentucky, Tennessee, Louisville, Arizona State, and UNC. Let's move on. Duke and LSU. Every single person in this stream, besides Boys from D and Quincy for announcer LSU #1, are going to hate me. This team is so... I thought this team was overrated. Now I think they're underrated. LSU is proving they can get it done, and you know what's going to happen to Duke? They're going to get overconfident. I'm going to call it. People are saying, who would you rather have, Duke or the field? I'm taking the field. Give me LSU. Duke is not as good as you guys think they are. I will argue with anybody in the comments section. I'm going to take LSU in this one. I have a lot of LSU fans who watch me, so that's for you guys. Got Marquette playing Cincinnati. We're going to take... We'll take Marquette there. We got Gonzaga playing Texas Tech. Give me the Zags. Next, we got Seton Hall and NC State. Give me the Pack. Uncle Luke is steaming from the ears right now. Virginia and Nevada. Give me Nevada. Because UVA can never get it done in March. They were going to go so far last year. Then UMBC said 9. And then Nevada is not given enough respect. They're 6th in the nation. They've only lost one game to, I think it was either New Mexico or New Mexico State, which is part of the reason why I have New Mexico State over here. But I got to do it to them, man. My pencil's hanging out in front. I got to do it to them, man. Nevada is great. The Martin Twins, Caroline, they're great. I've seen a few of their games, and they are a force to be reckoned with. A 5 seed would be disrespectful. Give me Nevada. All signs point to me taking Nevada in this matchup. We scroll down, Villanova and UK. Give me UK. Next, we have Tennessee and Louisville. Give me Tennessee. Got Arizona State and UNC. Give me UNC as the last Elite 8 team. So our Elite 8 teams, LSU, Marquette, Gonzaga, NC State, UNC, Tennessee, UK, and Nevada. We've got 4, 3, 1, 10, 2, 1. So we only got 2 1 seeds left. This is interesting. I'm telling you, any team in the top 30 or even 40 has a chance to win it all. Trust me. Trust me. People are saying, well, it's going to be either Gonzaga, Duke, Virginia, or Tennessee. No, there's a lot more teams with a shot. Next, we got LSU Marquette, who will be the first representative in the Final Four. This would be an interesting matchup, but Marcus Howard is a beast. Who is going to guard him? Give me Marquette to make it to the Final Four. We'll put him down here. Give me Marquette to go to the Final Four. I've seen them play in the Big East, and they're legit. Trust me, Marquette is a force to be reckoned with. And you know who else is a force to be reckoned with? The Nevada Wolfpack. Trust me, they're, I think, as good as Kentucky. Trust me, they're as good as Kentucky. I'm not even lying when I say that. Caroline, Martin, all those guys they have are legit threats. They've only lost 1 game all year. They've been firing on all cylinders, and I don't see that stopping. Give me Nevada to make it to the Final Four. Oh, that is so messy. Hold on. Give me Nevada to make it to the Final Four. Next, we got NC State and Gonzaga. I'm going to say that Cinderella run comes to an end. So the next spot we have is for got Gonzaga. And then our last spot goes to the winner of Tennessee and UNC. And from the way they have been playing, I think that's going to be UNC. So our Final Four teams are probably not what you guys are thinking. Marquette, Gonzaga, Nevada, UNC. These would be some good matchups, man. I'm telling you, they would be. They would be. We got Marquette and Gonzaga. Now, this is a team I've been really high on. Both of these teams I've been very high on. But I remember in the Maui tournament, when I picked Gonzaga to beat Duke, y'all said I should be in an insane asylum, and then Gonzaga came in and won. That is why Gonzaga has a spot in the national championship. They haven't won it all. The closest they came was against UNC. I think that was, 2 years ago. And they're a legit contender, man. Hachimura, Clark, Novell, all those guys are legit threats. You don't see them that much since they play at damn 1 in the morning every day. But trust me, they are legit threats. And then 2 more teams I've been very high on, Nevada and UNC. I think I may have ran with Nevada a little too far. That is why we're going to take UNC. And oh, look what we have here. It's a rematch from 2017 Gonzaga and UNC. Now, that was a great game in 2017. I remember watching that. A lot of new guys. And let's look at the matchups. Looks like what's the dude's name? Kobe White will probably be guarded with Clark and Novell. I'd probably take Novell. Hachimura will be guarded on Luke May. That would be fun to watch. I think Hachimura is a little bit more athletic than Luke May, although Luke May has more size. This would be great, but you know what? Last 2017 it was UNC, but this year belongs to the Zags. I have Gonzaga taking home the national championship. Say what you want about their weak conference. They've proven that they can hang with the best in out-of-conference play. They did lose to UNC earlier in the year. I just remembered that. But that was a long time ago. They had to travel across the entire freaking country. This game would be in Minnesota since that's where the Final Four would be held. It's pretty much a neutral site. But the guys from Spokane, Washington, I have taking home their first ever NCAA title. You can take a look at the bracket here. I know you guys wanted another one of these, so I got to give the people what they want. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave your Final Four in the comments. I'll be interested to see what you say. A lot of upsets here, but it's Gonzaga I have taking home the title.